We are live on TV. It is Thursday, May 31st. Bob Shami is in the studio with us right now. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Tim.
Always nice to see you, my friend.
You too.
Bob is with the Northland Barbershop Chorus.
Indeed.
And for how many years is it now, Bob?
Well, I'm 36 years a member of this outfit.
Are you kidding me?
36 years, yeah. We say it's a voluntary life sentence.
Is that from, how long has the Barbershop Chorus been around altogether?
Since 1961.
Was that, I remember Don Baisley, was he involved from the beginning?
Just about the very beginning. He was one of the very first members.
Yeah.
He was one of the first directors. I took over as music director from Don.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, he was a great man.
Wonderful bass singer.
Beautiful bass.
Lovely.
Yeah, great family, actually.
Yeah, lots of them. Cheaper by the dozen.
Yeah.
12 kids.
Exactly. So you became the musical director, vocal director. What's the title?
Well, it's actually music director.
Do you help choose the songs? And
I
stuff?
do. Yeah. Mostly I'm the arm waver. I'm the guy in front that the audience only sees my back.
Right. Well, sometimes that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's right.
But not in your case, Bob. You handsome devil.
No. I have a good face for
radio.
Being the other way. Yeah, radio. Yeah.
So now, what's coming up with you guys are busy.
Well, we are busy, yeah. This year we are doing something we've never really done before, which is reprising a show that we did a year ago. It was a melodrama that Harry Houston and I wrote called The Last Voyageur.
Okay.
And it's set in the late 1800s at the end of the fur trade. And the idea is that the chorus is actually playing a bunch of East Coast fishermen that are out of work because the villain burnt down the fish plant. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to learn how to be voyageurs. So
I thought we were going to have fish for dinner.
No, we're going to learn how to be voyageurs, and but it's at the end of the fur trade. So the evil villain played by Chaz Calum. I mean,
Chaz is a great character.
He's the best villain there is. Yeah. His character name is Loudon Weasel, which occasionally gets pronounced as Low Down Weasel.
Oh, guys and your
there
puns.
You go. Indeed. So the story that we've concocted is just of these East Coast fishermen transforming into voyageurs and trying to save the day, which is the case with melodramas, right? You have an evil villain twirling his mustache and a heroine tied to the railroad tracks, or in this case, she's at St. Joe Island Trading Post trying to make a go of life. In the late 1800s.
Who plays that part?
Well, the heroine is Marie Bujold-Vallée.
Of course.
And the title character of The Last Voyageur is her husband, Richard Bujold-Vallée.
Yes.
It's an interesting kind of love story because they don't even meet until the final scene.
Oh, that's kind of like how when they got married in real life. They just met at the altar.
That's the same idea. That's right.
How long is the show then?
Our portion of the show runs about an hour, 70 minutes, let's say. The chorus will do 9 or 10 songs interspersed in between the action of the characters.
Of the plot, yeah.
And I should mention the people who are in this because we can't, we sing, we don't act. One or two of us do both, but most of us sing. Singers sing, actors act. So what we have is the help of people in the local theater community, from Harry Houston, who I mentioned, he wrote this with me, but he also directs. He's actually the stage direction. So I direct music where I wave my arms, and Harry waves his arms too. It's just that nobody sees him because he's not up on the stage with us.
It's fantastic.
He is fantastic. Who are the other people in here? Ronnie Dallison plays piano for us because you need a piano player in a melodrama.
I've worked with Ronnie on shows.
Ronnie's awesome.
Not only talented, but what a great guy.
He's so much
fun to be around.
He's a wonderful guy.
Yeah.
I mentioned Richard and Marie. I mentioned Chaz Calum. Of course, we have to have a faithful friend, which is Bob Tisdall.
Okay, yes.
And we have to have another faithful friend whose character name is Mosley Gullible, and that would be our very own Kevin Caller.
Kevin, who works right here at ONNtv.
Indeed. Kevin is not only a good actor, but he's an extraordinary tenor singer, and we give him a solo in this show. He sings... you'll wonder, how am I going to squeeze a U2 song into an 1890s melodrama? But we do. The song is MLK, which stands for Martin Luther King, which was a U2 song that they sang for a long time. And it's a tenor solo, and it features Kevin, and it is fabulous. It might be the best thing in the show. Does
he show off any of his countertenor notes as well? Because Kevin, not just a tenor, he can do both.
Wicked high. Yeah, it's wonderful. So that's the first half of the show. The second half of the show, there's more. The second half of the show will be. Lise White, et ses amis.
Oh, Lise White, and she's our friend from Sault, Michigan.
Yes, indeed. Lise has put together a little band, and with her daughter, Jacqueline, and they're going to sing a number of traditional French songs in French.
Come on.
Well, this whole show was actually the reason we're repeating the show. We were asked by the Sault, Michigan Historical Society, do you have any shows that are set in like the 1800s or have a historical and local reference? It's Sault, Michigan's 350th anniversary this year. So they said, we want to feature something every month that has a local flavor to it. And we heard you guys might have something like that. And yes, we do. So
where's your show?
It's the show that we did in 2017 here is our annual show. So all of these fine actors were willing to remember their lines for a whole year. And we remembered the music for another whole year. And
it's amazing how it comes back, though.
It does come back. And we're doing the show over there again. It's June the 3rd at 3 p.m. at Sault Theatre in Sault, Michigan.
Oh, Sault Theatre, so the downtown theater.
It's
That's
the downtown, beautiful. It's a wonderful old theater that they're. It was originally like a vaudeville era theater. It was a
vaudeville house. You're right.
With a live orchestra and that sort of thing. Then they turned it into a movie theater. They put a concrete block wall down the middle.
One time, remember?
It's a split screen. So they've taken all that out and they've acquired a beautiful set of seating and lighting and sound equipment. They're very well equipped.
A lot of that stuff was donated to them by the gentleman who at Mackinac Strait.
Yeah, they had a company there that was doing shows every summer.
Right, and then he donated all those seats and some of those lightings, and it's comfortable. I know that it is an historical building, so there were issues with air conditioning and stuff. But this is all they have been making this work, and little by little in increments. And it's all community based. Most of the work inside that theater, the restructure, the reconstruction, all they've been refurbishing a lot of the original architecture and the decor in there, and it's all being done by volunteers in the community.
Yeah, we've done a show there for 10 years in a row now as a fundraiser for the theater. We donate our time and we reprise our spring show there every spring. And have for a decade now. This will be the 11th year in a row that we've done this. Only this isn't the fundraiser for the Sault Theatre Project, which the previous 10 have been.
Okay.
This is a fundraiser for our thing, and our thing is the Speech and Language Pathology Unit, in this case at War Memorial Hospital. We've donated almost $100,000 over the years to the Sault Area Hospital Speech Unit. And in the last half a dozen years or so, we've begun to support also the War Memorial Speech Pathology Unit. It's hard for me to get all that out. Mm-hmm. The motto that we live by is we sing that they shall speak. So we use our singing ability in assistance of those with communication disorders.
That's a beautiful thing.
How about that?
I love it. I love it. Love it.
I mean, we'd sing anyway, but to sing and where you have another reason for your performance that is helpful to the community, that gives us another reason to exist.
And then you have an audience that's coming, pardon me for one moment, you have an audience that's coming to enjoy a show, and while they're buying their ticket, not only are they supporting the arts, but they're also supporting an amazing cause.
Yeah, in this case, we hope that 100% of the ticket sale will go directly to War Memorial's speech unit.
Because of sponsorship? Is that how you can do that?
Yeah, we hope to have enough sponsors
to cover the cost of putting the show on.
Yeah, and a lot of people are donating their time and talents, and the theater's doing it for less than what they usually rent the theater for. Everybody's kind of pitching in.
Everybody's pitching in to raise more money for speech pathology.
That's right.
That's what this is all about, the community, right?
Well, sure.
Having fun, giving back, making a difference. And one more reason to not say there's nothing to do in Sault Ste. Marie. So, because I get so tired of hearing that, Bob, I can't tell you. When you have your finger on the pulse of what's going on in this city as far as entertainment goes, it's just not true that there's nothing to do.
There's so much going on.
What are your ticket prices like?
Tickets are more than reasonable at $15.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, $15. What can
so you get a 70-minute melodrama comedy.
Yes.
Do you encourage the audience to do all the booing and hissing?
Absolutely. Yeah, bring popcorn and throw it.
Absolutely. But bring a little dustbuster to clean up after.
That's
because
right.
the volunteers at the theater don't want to clean. No.
That's the whole thing with melodramas is audience participation. And
it's a hoot.
We used to have to hold up a sign, saying when to boo and when to say aw and when to hiss. We don't do that anymore. The audience knows.
That's Great.
Yeah.
The date again, Bob.
The date is Sunday, June the 3rd.
That's coming up this Sunday.
This coming Sunday. It's 3 p.m. It's a matinee.
It's a one show only?
One show only.
One show only. This is your one chance.
And after the melodrama, you will enjoy Lise White and her band singing traditional folk songs, which tie into the historical aspect of this show and the local aspect.
Lisa's daughter Jacqueline also, I know Lisa's voice is one of a kind, but her daughter Jacqueline has been up and coming. I remember Jacqueline when she was a teenager, a gorgeous voice.
I've never heard her sing.
Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it.
Kidding.
Great musicians all around. Sounds like a great date. Now, where do we get tickets?
Tickets are, as far as I know, only available at the theater.
Okay.
They should be available online as well at SiouxTheatreProject.org.
Okay, SiouxTheatreProject.org. That's the Sioux, Michigan Theater.
That's the Sioux, Michigan Theater.
And what was I going to? So something about
we're busy with all kinds of other things too.
Oh, tell me more. Tell me more.
There you go.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
We're at the end of our season here. We work basically the same as the school year. We take the summer off.
Okay.
But as we wrap up, we get busy. We are singing at Emmanuel United Church on June the 10th.
That's not taking the summer off.
No, it's not quite summer yet, though, I suppose.
Okay.
June the 10th. And then...
Which church?
At Emmanuel United Church at Boundary and Bennett.
I have pictures in my mind. Boundary
and Bennett.
Oh, I know where it is.
They're great supporters of ours.
There's a fire hall right around there too, isn't
yes,
there?
is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A number of members of the chorus are members of that congregation. We've sung there almost every year for probably 30 years.
Wow.
It's wonderful, and they encourage us to sing non-traditional church music. So we'll be singing that MLK song there that I mentioned.
The Kevin solo,
Kevin solo, and the Everly Brothers tune, Let It Be Me. I mean, there's all kinds of
spiritual stuff that isn't necessary.
That's right. You can imagine a song like Let It Be Me interpreted a different way sung in a church setting, with reverence, of course. I mean, we're not doing a show.
Yeah.
We're replacing the choir.
Yeah.
And it's in a church service, though. It's part of their,
it is?
It's part of their regular church service.
And they're including barbershoppers. That's very cool.
There you go. And we sing it at a couple of nursing homes the day after, at Collegiate Heights and at the Davie Home. We sing old songs in the main, and old songs maybe from the 40s, 50s, 60s. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of partial to that because that's the music I grew up listening to. And that's what our audience likes to hear. So the audience that will attend at Emmanuel or at these nursing homes, they're singing along half the time.
Is there somewhere, Bob, that people can go to look at the schedule for the barbershoppers? Do you have a Facebook page or a website or anything?
We do have a website.
You do?
It's www.northlandchorus.com. Northland Chorus. There you go.
There you go.
And everything you need to know is on there.
All right. Listen, thank you so much for your time. Break a leg on the 3rd across the river at Sioux Theater.
We're going to have fun.
I know you are. And give my best to Lise White and all the gang.
I will, Tim. Thank you.
And thanks for all you do for the community.
Oh, you bet. Thank you.
Okay. A pleasure having you. Bob Shami from the Northland Barbershop Chorus. We'll be right back with more Mornings with Luann and Tim in 60 seconds. Stay tuned.